Yo, what's up, tube? It's been a minute since I posted something, just a little bit. You know what I mean, with the whole virus thing going on. But looks like we back at it. Let me show you what we got here. Let me show you. All right, tube. Look at that. Yep. And that is not the Blazer. That is the Blazer. As you can see, she's sitting nice and clean. You know what I mean? She looking good. The Blazer's up and running. She run good. She don't overheat. The only problem is I want to get the correct size radiator in there for the kit that I bought, and also for some reason it's hard to start after it gets hot. I think it's being heat soaked. The starter's being heat soaked, so it'll crank, but it won't turn over. So I got a heat shield for it. So let me show you. Let me show you what we doing real quick. So today, right now, we working on a Monte. I got her up and running, and I think I blew the transmission. Went to Home Depot and misjudged the parking spot. She wasn't going reverse, and that was all she wrote. She would drive, but she wasn't going reverse. So I figured, what's the better chances to take it all out and do it the right way. Now, mind you, this was before I got into the whole swapping thing. You know what I mean? I paid other people to do it. Let me show you the work that they did. You know what I mean? They know who they are, but look at this. Look at this. You know what I mean? They just curled all the wires up and just left them in there. So, I mean, I've been looking under the hood for a while, and I noticed it was a little sloppy. And when I took the motor out of it, I started seeing a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't really like, and I didn't agree with it. And I must say, after doing the Blazer, the foreign language is becoming a little normal to me. I'm starting to see where things go. Not so much worried about it. The research, you just look it up. Let me show you inside the car. So they really just snipped the wires. They didn't take none of the stuff out. So needless to say, it's just a bunch of wires that's cut under here just dangling. You know what I mean? I ain't paying no attention to it. Again, I was new to it, so I took their word for it. And I thought they did a good job. But now, since I'm getting into it and I'm starting to learn how to do it myself, it wasn't a good job at all. Definitely wasn't a good and be honest with you, they call themselves a performance shop, but needless to say, that's neither here nor there. That was a couple years ago. But as you can see, I'm pulling her apart, pulling all the stuff out of it. I pulled the motor the other day. Here go the trans sitting out here. I got it sitting out here because I'm gonna have to get another one. Like I said, I think one of the gears is fried. The reverse gear is fried. It wasn't really leaking. It wasn't leaking nothing. All right, this right here was a 6.0. It is a 6.0. I was happy with it. I got it off just Chevy trucks. You know what I mean? And it was fine, man. It was working good. No issues, no leaks. As you see, it's dry. You know what I mean? Again, I handed this to a shop, so it don't look as pretty as the Blazer. You know what I mean? So it's all rusty. I'm going to clean all this up. The only thing I must say is I developed a little tick on cold starts. After a while, it will go away, but I'm a little concerned about it. I've been to an engine shop, and he was like, it's not loud enough to worry about. You know what I mean? Chevys are known to have that little tick. So, but as you see, no leaks, no nothing like that. Everything is cool. The oil pressure was good in it. Just that little tick, you know what I mean? But see, I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm gonna paint the bottom like I did with the truck. You know what I mean? Get the heads, make sure they're tight. You know what I mean? Cancel all this stuff out right here and do it the right way. The way they did it right here, it was all right, but as you can see, man, it just looked a little rough. The motor itself, like I said, is fine. I gotta get a new flywheel for it. Now, let me know, fellas. I'm trying to debate if I should go with a built 204R or should I go with a 4L60E. Never had a 4060E, so I'm not sure if it's a different hookup, a different stance on it. I'm not sure. From the YouTube videos I've been watching, they said you can use the same drive shaft, your same drive shaft. But again, I'm a drive-by-wire. I'm a drive-by-wire, so I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. So I get to there when I get there. Also, I'm gonna get the dirty dingle mounting plates because they slide back and forth. What I've noticed is that they put these on, but instead of telling me they didn't fit, it didn't fit. They bust the firewall. They pushed it back into the firewall, into the heater box. Let me show you real quick. See that? That's because the engine was leaning up against it. And it busts the firebox. I'm hoping that it's not bad. The air was blowing or whatever. I might just fiberglass over it. I was thinking about getting a delete plate and just doing the AC air, but man, that joint is expensive, and that's gonna be a while before I could get the funds to do that. So I might just fiberglass over that. It don't look like it went in too far. Fiberglass over that. Smooth out the whole firewall, hopefully, and paint it. I want to paint all these. I think I'm gonna take the tubs out, paint them. I'm gonna power wash all this. You know what I mean? As you can see, and I had just put the performance parts on it. I just did the rear end, UMI performance, frame reinforcements. Man, I was getting into it, man. I was just starting to enjoy it, and the transmission went. But it's cool. Like I said, this is going to give me a chance to, like, really crack it open and make sure, you know what I mean, everything is legit. The wire harness was the wire harness. It wasn't too easy to, it wasn't too hard to take out. As you can see, it's a lot of wires that just don't go nowhere. They just left them in there. And I thought they handled that, but apparently they didn't. So I got a lot of wires leading nowhere, but I'm gonna wash it down, power wash it, and go from there and see what we got. Clean it up. As you can see, my floor pans definitely need to be done. See that? Floor pans, and if you know anybody in the Philly area, they got good prices. You know what I mean? Let me know, because I need floor pans. That's one thing about the city, man. The prices is through the roof, man. Prices through the roof in the city. You know, see, that's the floor pans. And, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, you almost kind of want to drive it somewhere else and get it done, like down south or something like that. Not saying it's going to be any more cheaper, but reasonable prices, you know what I'm saying? Like, the prices they giving up here is ridiculous, some of them. It's like, you might as well learn how to do it yourself half the time. But there you go. There you have it. Just what I'm working with so far. I'll let y'all know where I'll go from here, but definitely disappointed at the shop. I don't think I'll ever go there again. You know what I mean? I definitely prefer, if you're going to do a job and something ain't right, let me know it ain't right. You know what I mean? That way we can go about to fix it. But when you just do anything and knowing it ain't right just to get it out the shop, it's like you leave a bad taste in your mouth. And then not only that, it's like it's bad business. You know what I mean? Let me know it's gonna be a little extra to pull all this out. You know what I mean? Because I'd have did that. You know what I mean? But you trying to hide all of it. You know what I mean? You just, let me hide it. He ain't gonna care. I don't really like that. But like I said, let me know what y'all think about the 4060Es. And if you're in the 215 area, good body shops. You know what I mean? But there you go, something like.